What up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got a little part install. We got the NoESP module from ZAutomotive. So I'll catch up with y'all when I'm at the 300 and we start the install. I'm about to install the NoESP module from ZAutomotive. So let's go ahead and get to disassembling. All right, now we got the bezel off. And this right here is the wire that goes to the ESP off button. My bad. And now we have this trim off. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and find a violet wire with a light blue stripe. There's a light blue and dark blue striped violet wire in here. And in the instructions, it says that they accidentally did it to the dark wire on accident because they're hard to tell apart. So I'm gonna try to make sure that I do it to the light wire. Y'all make sure to do it to the light wire. But we're gonna have to go up in here and cut it in half, and then I'll get the NoESP module out and we will start doing what we have to do with that to connect it on in here. So right here we have the violet wire with the dark blue stripe and the violet wire with the light blue stripe, if you can see it. Is slightly lighter. This is the wire that will be snipping in half and connecting this module to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this out and show y'all what we gotta do to be able to connect this to this wire and then up into here. I forgot to start recording, but you take the wire that they give you. It's a wire strippers and you separate it down to these 4 wires right here. I used the 12. Now we'll have to connect these to the board. On to the next step. I'm gonna have to strip this back a little bit more, but we need to connect these in this exact way. They have made it easy to just screw them. So see the orientation like this. It goes black, green, yellow, red. So I'm gonna go ahead and strip these back a little bit more so the connection is good, and strip this back a little bit more so there's a little bit of room to manipulate them into the correct order. And there we are. It's all tightened up and put together. So let's go ahead and move on. So now that we have this all put together and tightened up, I'm going to have to strip this back and separate these wires, as one of these wires runs to the cut in half wire that runs to the front of the car. One runs to the piece that runs to the back of the car. And then 2 of them run behind all this up into this green wire with a white stripe, I believe. And I don't remember the other one. I'll have to check the instructions again, but I'll let y'all know when I'm actually doing it. I will leave these instructions in the description if this will be helpful to you rather than watching the video. But I'm gonna go ahead and read this to y'all so we can explain exactly where the wires are going. Alrighty, now that we have the 4 separated, this red wire right here gets ran to the wire that runs towards the front of the car. So the wire that is cut in half, the violet wire with the light blue stripe, we will be connecting this red wire running towards the front of the car. Then to the other half, running towards the back of the car, we will run the yellow wire. So that leaves us with black and green. And this right here is the plug to the back of the ESP off button. You are going to have to tap into a couple of these wires and connect these. So this black wire taps into this black wire with a green stripe, and this green wire taps into this green wire with a white stripe. Right there. So black on black, green on green. This connection is going to be made with 3M wire tap, so you're going to have to cut this back, tap in, and then these will have to be crimped, and they'll be plugged up into the side of the wire. Y'all will see. So let's go ahead and get to it. So there's 2 purple wires. The lighter of the blue needs to be cut in half. So I'll be cutting this one right here. They are pretty similar. I'm about to cut this wire right here, and we'll get wiring up the NoESP module. So now I gotta pull these wires up. So now I'm gonna strip each end back, strip the other 2 wires back, and then we'll get wiring. So now that the violet wire with a light blue stripe is cut in half, take your splice connector, and as you can see in here, there's that metal. You're gonna have to put this right on here. Make sure that it's down in there deep enough to be at the metal so there's a connection made, and then crimp the living hell out of this right here. You're gonna want to crimp it, squeeze it as tight as you can, test your grip strength, make sure that that connection is good, and then do the other side, and then we will get to wiring up the red and yellow wire. So this yellow wire is going to go to the wire that runs to the back of the car. This red wire will run with this wire right here that runs towards the front of the car. That's a solid connection. As you can see, I'm pulling both sides. Now it's time to make sure that that connection is just as solid for the wire running to the back of the vehicle. Now, onto the front wire and connecting it to the red wire. And because of the tight space in here, a pair of vice grips kind of works better for getting these secured. So now that that connection is made to the wire running towards the back, I'm gonna use this splice connector and do the same thing to the front, and we'll be utilizing the red wire. So I'll catch up with y'all in a minute. I might record doing it, but we'll definitely catch up when it's done, because we got to move on to the next step with the other 2 wires. So now that the red is going towards the front and the yellow is going towards the back, we got to go ahead and wrap this up with some electrical tape, or you can use shrink tubing or whatever else you have. But I got electrical tape, so I'm going to go ahead and tape this up. All right, so I got the NoESP module taped up pretty decently. I tried to be neat with it, but you can only be so neat with such an odd shape with the little cylinders coming off it in the box and everything else. So the next step is to get this tucked away and run these wires, the black and green wire, up behind the stereo so we can run them through and tap them in right here. So I'll catch up with y'all in a few minutes. I'll tell y'all my idea of how I'm gonna do this. So here's the module. I'm gonna take this in and push it further back that way so these can run up and these can run through here right back down. So you'll see exactly what I mean in a second, but I feel like that's the best bet to get these to run well and look a bit organized. All right, so I tucked the module right here, ran it up, tucked the yellow and red, ran the red down in a loop a bit. And this, the rest of the wires, I ran up behind the ashtray, right behind the stereo. And after they come up behind the stereo, they pop out right here. And this should be enough wiggle room, because this is gonna be back like this. You tap into 2 of these and you plug them in. So let's go ahead and move on to cutting some of this tape This nice little razor blade we got. And then we got to tap into this green and white and the black with a green stripe right there. I'll catch up with y'all in a second. I'm gonna cut this tape back a little bit and then we'll start tapping with the 3M connectors. After looking at the connectors that they provided, you see how these are? This is what I was given. I'm sure it was an accident that these were packaged with those connectors and these splice connectors, but that's what I was given with the NoESP module. But I need something like this. See how this metal prong slides into there? I'm gonna have to go pick up 2 of these at the store. So I'll catch up with you all at that point when I got the other crimp connectors. And I'll put them on there. We'll plug it up and see what's crack-a-lacking with it. We're at AutoZone to replace the connectors that were mistakenly given, because they are the staple looking kind, which are like so. We need these units to slide in. See what I'm saying? So I'm gonna grab this, and that should work with the 3M connectors we have wired up. I just need to use 2 of these little things. It's like $5.99. So I'll catch up with y'all when we go to finish the install. So we're back in the 300C, and now we got the right connection. This little metal prong slides right in this slot right here, and there's a metal catch in here to tie it in with the rest of the metal that taps into the wire. This little ridge, this little bump, this little hump right here obviously sits where it protrudes on each side. This creates a snug connection. Now, it might look like it might just be able to pull apart, but you have to use a decent amount of pressure. So don't have any worries using these as long as you crimp it well. As long as that connection is solid, you'll be good. So I'm gonna go ahead and crimp these onto these wires. All you gotta do is strip it back, feed the wires through, and then crimp right where my thumb is. So again, green to green, black to black, pretty simple. I'll catch back up with y'all in a few minutes when we plug them up. So we got these crimped on. As you can see, you should be able to pull on them pretty well and not have these cords move at all. All right, so NoESP module taped up, ran up. We got the yellow going towards the back, red going towards the front of the wire that we spliced in half, the black and green running up, and then green tapping into the green, and the black tapping into the black. Now the next step is to grab the bezel, get it back in place, plug up all of the plugs, and then I'll leave mine in place loose, get these back in place, probably leave them screws out just in case. And then we'll start the car up, make sure that that button does what it's supposed to do. And once we test that, I'll be able to fully put everything back together and we'll go for a cruise. All right, nice little cold start. That nice carbon wheel. Let's see. Hey, there we go. That's how you tell it works. All right, so we got the NoESP module installed. We're on the way to Mexico. I'm a slide. I've never slid the boat on this setup, and it's all new. So the limited slip differential is definitely going to feel a lot different than the open differential. And I also typically slide corners and not in full circles. So there may be a little bit of a learning curve on keeping it going rather than counter steering to not allow it to fully loop. All right, yo, so we made it out to Mexico, and I'm gonna see what I can do. The LSD is new, the suspension is tightened up a little bit. We raised the front. Let's go ahead and see what I can do. Don't judge me, I will get better in time. All right, time to test the NoESP module in Mexico. Y'all, so that was the first time I slid the 300 on this setup. We have the LSD from Traction Concepts, the little conversion kit, and it definitely works. The NoESP module, of course, helps out with the sliding, as the traction systems in these vehicles are very good at killing fun. So that was the first time I slid. Stay tuned for my journey on getting better with sliding, as well as building the vehicle, building the sand rail, working on the shop, and so much more. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you have a good day, and I'll catch you in the next one.